Hello, YouTube. And what I'm going to talk about today is a spiritual subject called The Two Witnesses. And if you're not familiar what the two witnesses are, go to, I believe it's a book of Revelations in the Christian or Catholic Bibles. And you'll see John talk about the two witnesses. And this is another idea that I've come to hold true about the two witnesses, and think about this as I talk about the two witnesses. The two witnesses are words and works, and how words and works, how a person's words or a person's works fit into what we think about current society, especially the political climate that we have now in June 16th, 2017. If you want to know if the person that you're looking at, speaking to, is a servant of humanity or just doing it for themselves, look to see what their words and what their works are. You know, like their works. Do they say what they do and do what they say? Are their works true? Do their works help people? Or do their works help someone else? So too with the words. Because things have gone very political and very emotional, I should say. Very emotional in the political arena. And emotion has its place in that political arena, but so does logic. So does thinking with your, what Creator gave us. Creator gave us the ability to reason. That's how we're similar to Creator. Now, there's that person. I mean, yeah, that person that was just recently in the news. He went to shoot a bunch of Republicans because he thought, and I'm using him in the past because I do believe they shot him, the security guards, cops, whatever, I do believe they shot him. But he thought that the Republicans were evil. Now, think about that. Someone using a gun They could always use bats, knives. I mean, they recently had a incident in London. Someone running people over with a truck and then jumping out and stabbing a bunch of people. Just because they didn't follow their religious thinking. Well, we know that these people's works do not help humanity. Why do we think that? Why does anybody think that doing those actions would help humanity and would have people think that they're good? Because those actions aren't good. You know, and that person was misled and didn't truly understand. Didn't have anything in his life where any logic, any way to reason things through. Because someone who could reason something through would not have done that. You know? It probably would have came up with an argument. And I don't mean yelling. I mean a discourse, a back and forth discourse. And that's what we should have in Congress. And that's also what's been happening too with the political progressive media. I heard one news story, I believe it was this morning, where he noticed that every day the top 7 stories having to do with our President Donald Trump, they still think, even though there's no evidence, and it's been 7, 8, 9, 11 months, it's been a long time, that there is no Russian. He did not collaborate with the Russians to win the elections. Hillary Clinton, you know, if you reason and look what was coming out from her, okay? It wasn't coming from the Russians. It wasn't coming from the Russians. Actually, some of the stuff came from the DNC, the Democratic National Convention, which was hacked. You know? Sad thing that we need hackers to get the truth about our political leaders. So this Russian thing's been going on for 7 months and no proof. We have people fighting over in the Middle East, and I believe Russia just killed one of the big bosses of Al Qaeda. And didn't make the news. Well, it made the morning news, but the morning news is actually a news show. They actually go out there and get the facts and they report the facts. And then once you report the facts, if you want to do commentary, well, then make sure that people know it's commentary and don't confuse commentary with facts. Because it's commentary is based upon your opinion. Facts aren't. Facts are based upon what you perceive. And if someone else is perceiving something different, well, then discuss. Discuss it. Because our senses, well, you know, it's our senses. We miss a lot. So how can you judge in today's political climate? Use the two witnesses. Someone's works and someone's words. And I believe Donald Trump, his words are good. They're inspiring. During the election process, his words were totally opposite. But so was Hillary's. So was every single political candidate out there, because people think that you have to use that to win. And they're right at that. You know, think about it. That political climate, that was because of the people. The people were pissed off. No one heard us, the average working person. So his words are, right now, as President of the United States, are inspiring. And he is trying to bring things together. The Democrats, their words and their actions, the media, the progressive media. No, it's not all, I don't think all Democrats are like that. Just the ones that have a camera in front of them. They're hurt because their candidate lost. Well, get over it. You know? Because you're feeling how the conservatives felt back in 2008 when Barack Obama won. You're feeling hurt. And you told conservatives to get over it. Well, use your own advice. Get over it. Come together and work. And number two, Donald Trump's works. They're good. He's doing his best to reform trade so that there's more jobs in the United States, and so that the trading between the two countries, the people in either country get something good. Because see, he's an entrepreneur, and entrepreneurs, they understand the win-win. It's possible for both countries, or all countries involved in a trade deal, to win. You know, to have something to win for their people, of course. Because that's all the leaders are there for. They're to serve the average person. So anyways, think about this stuff. This is life from a poet's perspective. Thank you for listening, for watching, and of course, stay creative in the magic of life. Thank you.